Hi folks, new game today, an old game today. What's the game we have, Toots?
What's it called? Russia Falling, the Coming Civil War.
Were we ever supposed to go to Russia?
Well, we went to Ukraine. We came close.
We thought about going to Russia, didn't we?
Yes.
Who kept us from going into Russia?
The little green men.
Oh, very good, folks. Did you notice I didn't even have to prompt her on that one? She remembered the little green men.
Green men.
So we ended up going from Odessa to Kiev instead. We might have ended up on a better trip because of that, because seeing all those huge locks on the Dnieper was awful, very cool.
That was very cool.
Now this is a Bomba game, and we know that there has not been a current Russian civil war since the one when the Tsar fell. So what kind of game would this be? It's the H word.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetical. And why do we like hypotheticals? Let's go for the P word.
Ponder.
Ponder. And what's the other P word in our house today? It's in the oven.
Pineapple.
We have an upside down pineapple cake cooking, folks, and you can smell it, and it's great. So we're playing this game as sort of a break from all 11 Worthington games. And we've got a GMT game to play. And of course, we have John Bannerman's huge, or is it huge, Barbarossa game. So we've got a lot to play yet, but this one is just kind of a short, fun, and let's knock it out. So what do we always do, Miss Katie?
Bye-bye.
Bye-byes. Alright folks, it's another gaming video, and of course we're going to film Buster first, and we're going to film our buddy who is still alive. Yay, Sheridan. Now, Paper Wars, Russia following the coming Civil War. Well, if it's Russia, who do you first think of? Indeed, you think of Mr. Bomba, don't you? Now, we used to have a Paper War subscription, but we dumped it. Why did we dump it? Is that a relevant question? Well, yes, it is. It had nothing to do with Paper Wars. It had everything to do with how much work I was doing then, teaching for American Military University when I was still full-time faculty as Dr. Smith. AMU was, we were putting in approximately anywhere from 60 to 80 hours a week. So it got to the point where game playing became sporadic. And Miss Katie was unhappy at the fact that we were getting sporadic game playing in. So we dumped our subscription to Paper Wars. We'd considered at that point also getting ones to Modern War, S&T, World at War, ATO. We left all those lapse at that time. But this should tell you something, is that we have subsequently bought more than several of these issues post because we are interested in the topic. So let's take a greater look at this. Folks, as an afterthought too, I should add that counters for this, additional counters were added in the Wagram issue of Paper Wars, which we reviewed. And there will also be new militia units of some sort in issue number 100. So the game continues to be supported a bit. I just thought I should add that onto the video while I was thinking about it. Let's look at game counters. The game, of course, we have regime counters here. And if it's a Bomba game, sometimes you're going to get, well, more than a few nukes, right? Here the regime side. Most things are brigade size and most things are garrisons. Most of these are garrison units. Then, of course, we've got the other side, the rebels. So, much like the Russian Civil War, we've got the Reds and we have the Whites. Clever enough, what happens with this is there are two units that go into Hex 1715. All the other garrison units go into your mug, and then each side picks and places sort of as it wishes, I guess. So this turns into an interesting exercise in who controls what. That you're going to have a widely broken up map for the two sides. Okay, folks, you can see all the components at once that come with the game. Map, the rules, and the unit counters. Now let's take a look at the map here. It is a short game, 6 turns. You can see that right there. 1, 2, and it starts in January, so it starts in really bad weather. Then we have up here your reinforcement area. At the top we have terrain. We have the terrain effects chart. We have the action summary table. And then of course we have the map. And the map reminds me, and look how big Moscow is. Moscow is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hexes? Moscow looks like a spider web. But it reminds me of the maps for the games from, I'm drawing a blank here, like Putin Strikes North and Putin Strikes South. And also the alternative post-World War II NATO game. NATO Nukes and Nazis 2. But a lot of forests. And down here we have, or up here we should actually say, we have St. Petersburg. So the map would actually be more tilted. Let me tilt it around here. Would actually be more like this in terms for gameplay. So, we should have fun with this one. 6 turns. It'll probably take at least 2 hours, which means Smitty will take 4 hours. We can always count double for anything that I play because I take notes, take pictures, and I play slow because I have a lot of fun and I often have to chase cats off the map. So as always, we thank you folks. We'll talk to you in a bit.